Hello everyone and welcome to County Perspective. This show focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and the Frederick County community. I'm your host Brandon Rosa and thank you for joining me. Now it is time to kick off this episode of County Perspective with our top news stories. And our first story is about the press briefing that was held on March 18th. Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater presented some early highlights of her budget for fiscal year 2025, focusing on crucial construction projects for schools, libraries, and fire stations. The county received requests for over $84 million in new funding. Frederick County Public Schools is seeking $62 million above the required maintenance of effort, with all other agencies requesting a combined total of $22 million. Community input is requested via the Balancing Act survey at frederickcountymd.gov/budget survey until March 25th. A public hearing on March 20th was held to gather more community input, emphasizing transparency and public engagement in budget decisions. The lack of childcare options hurts Frederick County's economy. That's one of the findings from a year-long study done for the Frederick County Office for Children and Families. Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater announced the findings at a briefing recently. The study was conducted by consulting firms Public Policy Associates and Solomon Evaluations. It identified issues affecting the county's child care sector. Demand surpasses supply. There are significant shortages in child care spots for people living in the northern and southeastern regions of Frederick County. Providers face hurdles like licensing and staffing, which limits the number of children they can support. The cost to the county is high. $1 million in wages is lost each year by parents. Women are especially affected because child care costs are so high, mothers cannot afford to return to the workforce. The study found that investing in quality child care could yield $3 to $4 in economic returns for every dollar spent. Community input, facilitated through online surveys and in-person meetings, will guide future actions. The study, funded by the American Rescue Plan Act, underscores the need to find community-wide solutions so everyone in Frederick County can thrive and prosper. Frederick County government and Frederick County Public Schools have joined forces to unveil a groundbreaking youth apprenticeship initiative. Spanning various industries, including carpentry, HVAC, and customer assistance, the program aims to equip students with essential skills and hands-on experience. Under the mentorship of county departments such as Human Resources and Transportation Engineering, students gain invaluable work experience. This initiative program, facilitated by state initiatives like Apprenticeship Maryland, offers paid work opportunities funded through grants. The inaugural batch of apprentices is already making strides, with student Brian Olaf highlighting the program's transformative impact. Visit fcps.org for more information. Community members gathered at Hudson Auditorium at Hood College on Saturday, March 2nd for the annual Spelling Bee hosted by Frederick County Public Libraries. 30 students from Frederick County, grades 2nd through 5th, went head-to-head in a 13-round Spelling Bee for a giant first-place trophy and prizes. Each student was a previous first-place winner of their school Spelling Bee that happened at the start of 2024. This year's first-place winner was Chase Commuty. His final word to win it all was Rubicon.
I think the trophy is really cool, and my overall reaction is I don't want to pass out. I figured out how many words I need to study a day, and then I studied that many. I think I want to look back over the word list and maybe check the meanings and just basically do what I did to prepare for this.
Chase will be heading to the Scripps National Spelling Bee on May 26th to see if he can rise to the top as our nation's top speller. We all know of the Frederick Keys baseball team, but have you heard of the Flying Cows TBL professional basketball team? The Flying Cows had their first game on March 2nd, and on their second game, County Executive Jessica Fitzwater was on hand to sing the National Anthem in front of hundreds of people. FCG-TV was there to capture this special event. Let's take a look.
County Executive Jessica Fitzwater recently put down her gavel and picked up a microphone at the BB&T Arena on the campus of Hood College. As a former music teacher, she went back to her roots to sing the national anthem for the Frederick Flying Cows home game.
When the folks at the Flying Cows first asked me to sing, it was kind of a while ago, and I wasn't sure if they were really serious, so I was like, sure, why not? And then when they came in and asked me for real, I won't lie, I was a little bit nervous at first, but I'm actually really excited to sing tonight and to be part of this really exciting new team here in Frederick County. I was a music teacher with FCPS for over 17 years, and it's a huge part of who I am. I love making music with people, and especially with kids. Part of doing that job is singing and making music with kids literally all day, every day. So I haven't exactly sung the national anthem at a game like this before, but I'm very comfortable singing, and I think it's just a great part of any big event, and it's a great way to celebrate our community.
For the playing of our national anthem, and it will be performed by our Frederick County Executive, Jessica Fitzwater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad...
Being able to take part in a community event like this in this special way means a lot to me, and it's just one of those things about this job that's a lot of fun, and so it was easy to say yes when they asked.
O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
I just want to thank the Frederick Flying Cows for inviting me to be part of tonight's game and being able to sing the anthem. It was wonderful.
Bursting in air gave proof through the night that...
I feel really great. That was a lot of fun, and it's great to be able to do that here in Frederick County, and really excited about the game, so I thought it was a blast.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave.
I think I did well. The applause was great, so hopefully everyone thought it went well too, but it was really nice to be asked, and I'm glad I can go enjoy the game now.
Of the brave.
Jessica, thank you very much.
All right, everybody, it's time for a short break, but stick around because we still have more left in this episode of County Perspective. See you soon. Welcome back to County Perspective. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa. Before we learn about some local history-making women for Women's History Month, it is time to visit our four-legged friends at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center to see who our featured Pet of the Week is.
JoJo is one of FCAC's many lovable seniors. This 6 to 8 year old cat loves attention. She can't wait to get pets and actively asks for affection. While we don't have a history of JoJo with dogs, she has previously lived with another cat. JoJo does require daily medication to treat her hyperthyroid condition, but she takes her pill like a champ. To learn more about JoJo and our adoption process, call Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center at 301-600-1546.
March is Women's History Month, a time to recognize the many achievements female leaders made in history that impacted our lives for the better. Maria Herrera and Natalie Cioffi are mother-daughter team with the Spanish-speaking community of Maryland. Maria and Natalie are helping to change the lives of individuals in our county every single day. Let's hear their story.
In the 21st century, Frederick County's Spanish-speaking population has grown rapidly. Maria Herrera and her daughter, Natalie Cioffi, serve this community with Spanish-speaking Community of Maryland Incorporated, an organization that has been providing immigration services to local residents since their Frederick office opened in 2017. This is their story.
Hi, my name is Maria Herrera, and this is my daughter, Natalie Cioffi. We work together at the Spanish-speaking Community of Maryland.
Yes, hi, I'm Natalie Cioffi, and I am in charge of all the programs here at the Spanish-speaking Community of Maryland, as well as the grant writing.
I'm also the executive director here at the Spanish-speaking Community of Maryland. We have 2 offices, one in Frederick and one in Silver Spring. I was actually born in Havana, Cuba. I came to the United States when I was 9 years old as a refugee from Cuba. I came with my mom and my sister. As an immigrant coming into the United States, it was very, very difficult. We did not know the language. We were starting off like many of our immigrants do in this country. I grew up in this country, and I consider myself very lucky to be today an American citizen. My father worked for the Spanish-speaking Community of Maryland, which really started back in 1967, 1968 with a group of Cubans that wanted to make a difference in the community. Fast forward a little bit, in the mid-70s, my father took action since the community was not moving forward and opened the first office. And this is how we started first in Silver Spring. Fast forward at 2017, Natalie's idea, my daughter, was to actually start an office here in Frederick due to the amount of individuals that we were receiving that needed help from Frederick County. So we were very proud to come to Frederick. We were received with open arms. We have made great friendships here and have been able to help quite a few individuals, immigrants from all over the world.
A little bit about myself. I'm a mom to 4 boys. I grew up in Montgomery County, happily married for, I don't even know how long now, maybe 13 years. While I was not born in another country, I had the pleasure of watching my mom as well as my grandfather do the amazing work that they did through the nonprofit there in Montgomery County. And when we moved to Frederick County, I realized, wow, there's a huge need here. This is a must, right? It's not a want, it's a need. These people were coming to Silver Spring, taking I don't know how many buses to get there from Frederick County. So we were fortunate enough to be able to open up an office here. And because of the good work that we did in Montgomery County, we were able to really hit the ground running here and continue that path in helping more and more individuals, which has been very exciting.
Right, and I also want to add that along with Natalie, I also have 2 other daughters, and I am the proud grandma of 8, which are my pride and joy.
Personally, for me, I wanted to help out Frederick County because this is where I live and this is where my kids go to school. And it's super important for me to obviously make sure that every child and every family has the same resources as what we were fortunate enough to have when we were in Montgomery County. Frederick County has been amazing in regards to the resources and helping us do what we do best. We certainly can't sit here and say that we do it alone. Our partnering nonprofits have been hand in hand with us through all of our accomplishments. And that's something that you don't see in a lot of other counties, the welcoming and the support that we've received from these other local nonprofits and foundations.
I agree with Natalie 100%. Foundations have been extremely supportive of us. We have been here for about 2 weeks and we already had a partnership with Frederick County Public Schools. We were able to meet a lot of different people from wonderful foundations. We were able to meet a lot of students and families in great need of help. And we have been able to be an extension, some of us call us an extension of their families, in terms of being able to provide the resources that otherwise they would not have been able to get without us being here in Frederick.
And to piggyback off of that as well, Frederick County, Frederick City, So not just foundations, not just other nonprofits, government agencies have been critical into us achieving our goals as well. I mean, the state attorney's office, the police department, city and county. I mean, we have partnerships with pretty much all of them in order to meet the goals that we have and to help the community in the ways that we need to help them. Because again, anyone who says that they do it all by themselves, I mean, that just can't be true.
And aside from the vast array of services that we provide either directly or indirectly, I mean, one of our goals, again, being a grandmother of 8, is always to see every child succeed. So our partnership also with FCPS has allowed us to provide that kind of service to the families so that we can keep kids in school, we can keep educating the community as to, how to be self-sufficient. And that's one of our goals with the services that we provide.
Yeah. I think something neat that separates us from a lot of other organizations is that we are not just a one-stop shop. People, you don't just come into our door and receive a service and then thank you, all right, you're on your way. Whatever the case may be, it's an ongoing case management. It's not just you receive a service and you leave. Majority of our clients who are victims of domestic abuse, I mean, it's sad to say, but I would say almost 90% of our clients are. It's cumbersome, right? It's not just a quick visit, it's more than that. And we make sure that they're seen through that situation all the way through. I didn't know if you wanted to add to that.
Right, I do. I mean, I think we walk side by side with our clients. We have a lot of clients that have been coming since we started here, and we still continue to help them because other needs arise. And it's good to know that they feel confident, that they feel that they can come to us, that we have our doors always open to them, and we are able to help them through any other type of situation that they may encounter. Because as you build relationships and you try to help individuals, it's nice to know that not a pamphlet is just handed or just go here or go there, but actually someone is walking with you through the process to get you to the next level. If you live in Frederick County and if you need our assistance, please feel free to give us a call at 240-877-7466, or you can always come to our offices at 329 South Jefferson Street.
And please feel free to also reach us online.
Are you looking for something to do that you and your family and friends can enjoy? Well, get out of the house and participate in one of the various activities that county divisions and departments are hosting in the next few weeks. Let's watch this episode's calendar of events. To find out more about future virtual and in-person events, activities, and programs, just visit frederickcountymd.gov. Now, before we have to say goodbye, I want to mention just a few more things that you all should know. County Executive Jessica Fitzwater held a proclamation ceremony to recognize Women's History Month in Frederick County on March 5th at Winchester Hall. Winchester Hall was the site of the Frederick Women's Seminary, now known as Hood College, which was established in 1845. Female leaders and members of the Commission for Women joined County Executive Fitzwater for the ceremony. If you didn't catch the ceremony live, you can watch it on FCG-TV's Channel 19 and HD Channel 1085 and Frederick County Government's YouTube channel. National Public Health Week begins on the first day of April. County Executive Jessica Fitzwater would like to share her message about this important week to remember.
The first week of April is National Public Health Week. This week, our Frederick County Health Department will be highlighting ways we are all connected. Public health is more than just healthcare. It's the steps we take to make sure our neighborhoods and environment are free from pollution. It's making sure our food and water are safe to eat and drink. It's also the relationships we foster in our communities. We're all interconnected. When we all come together to support public health, all of us, individuals, families, communities, and the public health field, we can achieve the goals of public health. This week, say thank you to the public health workers and the rest of county government who work hard to make our community safe so we can all live, work, and thrive here in our beautiful community. We are all connected and we are all public health.
Well, everyone, that concludes this episode of County Perspective. Now remember, if you want to stay up to date on important news and events going on in the county, just follow Frederick County on social media. We'll see you next time with a fresh look from a county perspective. Take care, everybody.